The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. Joe Black Man, Bobby, let it flow. Turn it up, let it go. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. About my what? About my who? About my rockfish.
Get out right here, man.
Too much good, take you higher.
They're good, they're bad, they're ugly. I was too busy enjoying the song. I was too busy.
It's time!
Let's go. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the good, the bad, the ugly with Joe Blackman and me, Batona Poppy. They good, they're bad, they're ugly. Well, there's a lot of ugly, there's a lot of bad to this time around because we're focusing on the West Ham game that just happened at Old Trafford. And boy, Joe, what do you just general thoughts, bro? Let's just start from there, bro. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to hear my general thoughts, if I'm being honest, because my general thoughts are. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I'm not an Amram backer. Let's just get this straight off the bat. I do not back Amram. Yeah, I am just sitting here watching what he's doing. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm just watching what the hell he's doing. Yeah, and the good don't outweigh the bad. Let's just say that, innit? Yeah, the good does not outweigh the bad, bro. All I've been seeing from Amram right now is cowardness. Do you know that? And you know what I don't like? The fact that certain men are getting castricized because of this man.
Okay.
Yeah? The likes of Kobe is what I'm vexed about today. In particular, that's the reason why I'm vexed today. Yeah. I'm not, bro. The Kobe thing has really pissed me off, bro. We was 1-0 up. We weren't like miles ahead of the game. Why are you trying to shore up the game by bringing a man like Ugarte for? Is that what we're here to do? At home, Manchester United at home. Is that what we're doing? After 1-0 lead, we're trying to shore up the lead. Listen, yeah, you heard his interview. I watched your stream, bro. He said, all I want to do is win. That's how he wants to win, bro. That's what he thought was the best thing to do. That was the best option in his mind. That's what our manager thinks he should do to win at Old Trafford. Is that... Sure. Yeah? I'm done. Do you know what? Look, I've been done from a long time, innit? Yeah, but watching it is like watching a car crash, bro. Yeah, you just want to look away. Yeah, I just want to look away, but I have to keep watching because it's my team. Yeah, I love watching Liverpool crash, but I'm not liking the Man United crash, bro. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Yeah. Sure. Anyway, let's get into the show, bro, because I'm mad. Yeah, let's just start with the good, the bad. What's your good, bad, and ugly? Actually, let's do the show a little bit different. You give me your good, bad, and ugly, because I feel like today I've got some different good, bad, and uglies.
Okay. Man. So much to unpack. So I guess the first thing is the good is that we did not lose. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that I could say is good, that like we did not lose because
he said
bad.
What?
It's bad, but it could have been worse. It's bad. It could have been worse. And right now, it's frustrating. It's disappointing. And it's especially indefensible for somebody, unlike you, who wants Ruben Amorim to succeed and wants to be behind the project and see it for see the long-term part of it. But to be honest, Joe, it's difficult to see that. And today, he has to own it. It's his fault. It's really he has to own it. It's not all his fault, but it's
hold on. That's what I was about to say. Do you know what? Even though I'm mad at Amram because I don't like him, yeah, I'm not going to say it's all his fault today. Yeah, there were certain criminals on that pitch today. I mean, Bruno for one of them. This is why I'm saying, why the hell can't we see? Why can't we see the likes of Kobe? It's not like he's playing well, bro. Is he playing well?
Well,
Is that a great performance from him?
Today, are you asking me about Kobe's performance today?
No, not Kobe. Bruno's performance today, bro. What about Bruno's performance today? Was that a good performance for you? Why can't he get subbed, bro?
Yeah, no, his performance was not good. He tried to make things happen. He tried, but it was not good. It was not good. He's had better performances, you know. Well, it's not just Bruno though. There's a lot of other players that we have to also put light on, you know. And that kind of segues into my bad that there was a collective, just like almost defeatist display that didn't feel like we wanted to really, really win this game. I didn't see the hunger. I didn't see even just, I saw like, West Ham enjoying having the ball when we're the home team. First half, we could not set the tone to say, listen, you are in my house. This is how it's going to go. If you can't dictate at home, the visitor is going to dictate for you. They got into the fridge and said, oh, look, okay, I want orange juice. I want it. Like, they didn't, bro, we just failed to set the temperature is all I'm trying to say from the beginning. And that's the consequence of that is what we saw is West Ham ended up gaining, a little bit of confidence in moments when they really shouldn't have. So that's why I feel like this is part of the bad of it. It's like there's a collective non-fighter spirit where you're starting to see players that Mbeumo and Cunha are now starting to look average. How come?
Why is that, bro? Why is that though?
How?
Because I've been trying to, bro. I've been trying to tell you, for a long time now. Because even when I joined KG Stream earlier, this whole playing people out of the position thing is actually starting to get on my nerves. Yeah, like someone was saying how on KG Stream earlier, how Bruno's occupying the same places, the same space as certain man that he shouldn't be up there. But bro, that's what he's used to. You see what I'm saying? You're taking a fish out of water and telling him to walk. Yeah. That's what he's used to. He's used to bombing into the box from an attacking position. Yeah. Mm-hmm. These players are instinctively doing what they are naturally fitted to do, if you understand what I'm saying. What they've been doing for how many years? Do you know how many years they've been doing it before he pulled up here? Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's the thing. We bought him for that reason, because he was good at bombing into the box and creating chances and finishing. Yeah. Bruno has been one of our top finishers for the last how many seasons, bro? Like, come on. And I know it's a lot of penalties and all that kind of stuff, yeah, but I don't care. We've seen the worldies that he's done as well, yeah? He can produce. Why is he stuck back in the midfield? And then we're going to be upset when he's up front, taking shots, losing the ball, and then when he falls back, then someone's left stranded in midfield by themselves, like Casemiro or Ugarte, who's not that great anyway at keeping the ball, yeah? But then when he loses the ball, everybody's mad. Yeah?
Well, so today we saw obviously Bruno, playing a little bit more of an advanced position after the Ugarte sub, right? We've been crying for Bruno in the 10 in a more advanced position, and we got part of that. It wasn't a full game, but this is some of the song that like we've been singing as a fan base, and we saw what happened. Now, the thing that really, really, really didn't, it's like, I'll put it as the ugly for me, is the fact that, part of the hallmarks of what makes Manchester United, Manchester United is that we allow, we put light on youth. And yeah, you mentioned Kobe Mainoo. And I'm just seeing a trend from Ruben Amorim where I'm like, when is this guy going to actually seem like he's also here to nurture and actually help the young kids get some experience? We saw a little bit of that last year when we're focused on the Europa League, and we saw Cheeto. I think we saw Shea Lacey. I think we saw there was like a period towards the end of the season where he got into a little bit of a mode of like, and I was like, okay,
Because he was desperate.
right.
He was
And
desperate, and he
so
started
that
using.
so that for me at that moment, I took that as like, oh, okay, no, he has respect for the youth and nurturing the youth and putting some light on academy players. But right now, this season, it's like he's here to ignore, and because sure, Haven was in the team, but he's not an academy player, he's not our academy player, but he's a youth. And I feel like it's because his hand was forced to put Heaven in there, right? Because we didn't have De Ligt. So I'm a little bit concerned. And that part for me. No. That part for me is falling under the ugly category, but it's seeming like his attitude towards the youth and youth development.
Well, just goes to show that he doesn't believe in our team, bro. He wants to buy everybody new. He tried up. Listen, if you take last season as a tester, let's just go back and take last season as his test season, because everybody said it was a free hit. He got to try everything he wanted to try, everything that went good, everything that went bad, everything that went ugly. He got to do that season, correct? That was his season to experiment with everything, last season.
Last season it was like a write-off. It was like do whatever. Yeah.
Well, that's what you man said. No, that's what you man said.
It got to that point in the Premier League. In the Premier League, it got to that point because we were just focused on the Europa League, fam.
You man can say whatever you want to say. I never agreed to that bullshit. It was never a free hit for me. It was never a free hit for me. That man should have gone last season. But anyway,
I'm not saying from the beginning of when Amorim took over. I'm saying they got to a point when we were in the latter stages of the Europa League where, bro, it was like, we got to be focusing on Lyon right now. We got to be, and then like we're playing an unnecessary Premier League game or a Premier League game that doesn't have a lot of weight. That's why, like,
He said what?
Yeah, that's precisely why we
when I saw that. Come here. Hey, you, come here. Come here, Punk Beach.
Let me talk to you, What the hell are you talking about, bro? I'm telling you right now, that last season, even though that we were playing in the Europa League, and he wasn't interested in the Premier League anymore, and he couldn't produce nothing in the Premier League, I'm saying there should have been no excuses. But everybody gave him this free pass thing, which I didn't understand whatsoever, by the way. That shit made no sense to me last season. People talking about free pass. Oh, this is a free hit. No, it's not, bro. Who told you that? Why should we suffer through your ignorance? And your resolve not to change. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. It makes no sense. You should be the person who's trying to get. See, now this season he's saying I only care about winning. How come you didn't think about that last season? But this season you only care about winning. If you only cared about winning, you would have done something to accommodate the team that you have, bro. He doesn't accommodate the team that he has. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? He wants to try and look. You see, last season when he was trying them youths, tried Chico, we tried. Who do you say? Shea Lacey, all these people that you saying.
He also put. Yeah. There was like a third kid that I can't remember right now, but he did put one other
and all that. The Collier and all those. They got some game time last season. This season, you ain't seen shit about them. Why? Because he doesn't deem this team to be good enough, bro. He's gonna try and buy new. And listen, I don't know what he's thinking, but you should be seeing more of the youth right now. Maybe it's because we don't have enough games. Maybe that's what he's trying to say. Because we don't have enough games. We don't have enough games to try these lads out. You get what I'm saying? In the view of everybody else. At the moment, we just got to use them. He has to win games, innit? Let's face it. Every game's a Premier League game. He has to win games.
Sure. Right. This
competition to prove himself in. So whether or not he believes that these people are good or not, he should be trying more of them, bro. Let me get into my good, bad, and ugly.
I was just about to ask you.
My good, right? The only thing that was good about that match is, you see what you said about your bad was one of the things that we couldn't control the match. My good is that we did control the match for a period of time. Manchester United have actually controlled the game for about, I don't know how long we controlled it for, but we controlled it for a good period of time, for at least 30 minutes of that match, we was in control.
When
Yeah.
you say control, what do you mean? How do you define control?
We
Joe?
was in possession of the ball and we kept it, and we was the people that were dictating the state of play, yeah, the rhythm of play and whatnot. Whether we did anything with it is a different story, yeah. But we controlled that game for a long period of time, bro. I was cussing in my stream saying, why are we not using this possession to attack more? Do you understand? We wasn't. Yeah, we should have been using it to attack more, but we did not. Yeah. Even after they scored the goal, we even looked lackluster. We couldn't break them down when they were putting like 6 men in their defense. We could not break them down. Yeah. Ahmad, Bruno, all of them looked lost. They didn't know what they was doing. Nobody could break them. Listen, and I'm looking at the manager, and what is he doing? Come on, lads. Come on. He's not giving. I want to see him say, nah, you man go over there, you go there. I'm seeing the space. Use that space. Do something. What are you doing? He's clapping his hands like a fucking seal, dickhead. Yeah? Just
Get right here, man.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm so tired of all of this back and forth about whether or not he's a good manager. Yeah.
Mhm.
Until he proves that he can win consecutively. Yeah. Consecutively, and show us, the fan base, that he's got something to offer. Bro, I'm done with him. I've been done with him and I can't be bothered. Yeah. I don't even, what's the bad?
Before you talk about the bed, I just want to say that you and I have a different perspective on control. Like
Okay, what's control for you?
So control for me, it's actually like when you are basically shutting down the opponent, like in a way, and also in a way where like you're nullifying all of the attack, and you are also pinning them down in that half. That's a team for me. That's
in the second half. So are you telling me in the second half you didn't see any of that from us? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Because
you
when
were
I
just saying you were saying from the first half.
No. I said for a good period of time. Yeah, there was a little bit in the first half, but mostly in the second half. Yeah, that's why I was saying for a period of time.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, it was mostly in the second half though. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you clarified that. Like, yeah, and I don't know what you mean by a
Oh,
period.
do you not see
It could be,
control in the second
could
half at
be-
least?
bro. I just saw like boxes that are just like just trying to lay jabs on each other, but they're not really like no. It
Do you know what?
it felt like we were not the
whole
home team. It felt like we were not the home team for me.
Do you know what it felt like? You didn't know who was the home team. It's like
We were at a neutral ground.
At one point we was, yeah. At one point they were in control. At one point we was in control. Yeah. But look, games like that happen. Games like that will happen at your ground or not. But you see what I was also saying. Yeah, I think that was my bad. Actually, my ugly was the fact that this was my ugly. Actually, I remember my ugly now. It shows our fucking levels. Yeah, I don't remember my bad, but my ugly was the shows our effing levels. The fact that we are toe to toe, back and forth with the likes of West Ham, who are 18th, sitting down in 18th, and we can't even dominate that game. It's a game that you expect to win at least 2-3-0, maybe 2-1, 3-1, something, but you've got to score more than one goal. We're not sitting back and kicking back and holding one goal down as this is what we came here to do. We're at home, so we didn't come to do nothing nowhere. We're at home. They came to our ground to try and beat us, and what we produce is one goal, sit back and defend. Fuck out here, man. Yeah, bun these tactics, bro. If that's what we came to our home ground to do, this is a joke.
Well said, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. This show is being streamed to Backhand Entertainment. This is Joe's channel. Make sure you go over there and hit the like button and subscribe and if you're enjoying the content, please let's help Joe get to 1,000 subscribers. So I want to say this, Joe. So, and as you share the link, the fact that I like that you mentioned that West Ham is 18th, bro. The frustrating part about me is not even that league position; it's the amount of goals that they've conceded. Prior to today, it was 27 goals. 27, Joe. 27 goals.
How much on average per match?
I don't know the average per match, so you'd have to obviously say 27 divided by 14. But The effect is right now now at 28 goals conceded, right, including the goal that they conceded today, right? But Wolves, whose bottom, has conceded 29 goals. So you can tell the level of like West Ham is there for the taking. We're talking about a team that's in relegation zone, as you said, but it's also so porous. And how come our attacking system somehow did not feel like it could reach its potential? How come it feels like it's restricted or it's limited, and it's not, it's not clicking the way it's supposed to? That's the part for me that baffles me the most. And I'm like, nah, ugly.
Because he's only got one style of play, bro. He's a young manager, that's what really pisses me off as well. Yeah, he's a young manager. Why is he unwilling to learn? Why does he think he's got the answer to success everywhere already? That's another thing.
No. But he does say he likes to take inspiration from other managers, etc. He said that before in an interview just recently. So it's not like he's coming off as like, I know everything, but he, in the way that he's saying this is the only way I know how to play, he is coming off like, oh, this is everything I know. It's a bit of a weird kind of perspective of that Ruben Amorim has to coaching and to tactics and formation and like what he thinks he needs to do to win a game. This thing of like a center back coming in, being subbed in every time in the second half, it's been happening consistently throughout the season so far. And right now, when you need to close a game, you need to like lay a punch, and then you can close the game down. He's running too quickly to close the game down, too early.
He's a little bitch. Do you know why? He's the kind of little bitch that would come and hit you and then run away. Yeah, that's what he did. He hit them once and then he ran away. Yeah?
You know what?
You know what?
I want to say this big up to Ronald, who's been a member for 16 months, by the way. Shout out to Ronald. Thank you so much. You a legend, Ronald. Shout out to also men like Pav, also, who became a new member again, because he's been a member before. And not only that, but he's gifted 5 years.
It's time.
Big up, Pav. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you so much. And Vegeta said, zero faith in this manager. I am still waiting. Damn.
What's he waiting for?
Let's get the timer ready, bro.
Someone's been asking to jump in first, so I'm gonna bring them in first. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start with Stretford DNA. Stretford, well, go on, bro.
Big up. Yeah.
Oh, man. How are you doing? How do you feel after that match? How do you feel after that match, my bro?
You know what? Obviously, like, there's so many things I can say. I can cuss the manager, already cuss the manager on KG's channel. I can talk about the subs. I want to talk a bit about the players on this bit because, like, we know the managers to blame. We know the subs, but, like, let me talk about AFCON and Mbeumo and Cunha. What were they doing, bro? Like, Mbeumo, like, he's one of our most prolific strikers. Cunha, I think the doctor might have cleared him too soon because he was playing like he was still concussed today. Yeah, I think he needs some more time to recover. Yeah, I'm worried. if he's gonna play like that going forward. And Mbeumo and Rama, they're leaving for AFCON. So in no short of French terms, we are fucked. We are completely fucked when these guys go to AFCON. So yeah, bro, it's quite...
You said what?
Yeah, so yeah, and we're losing Maz as well. We've got, two young G's who clearly aren't ready to lead the defensive line in Heaven, who dropped a monumental stinker, by the way. And Yoro, who looked a bit better, but he's still not there. So yeah, and I hear guys on Bots's channel earlier. Gone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to say, I think that it feels like they're going backwards a little bit.
What, with the defensive centre backs?
when we saw Euro, when we saw Heaven for the first times, yeah, didn't they look absolutely amazing?
Yeah, but this is with young players. They're gonna be inconsistent. They're gonna need time to bed in, and like you saw with Foden, like when he first broke free, he looked great, but like he had this time where he sort of was on the sideline. So as the centre back, it's even harder as a young player because you're in the highest pressure position on the pitch, and they've not got leaders in front of around them to really carry them like that. So it's gonna be hard. So I do feel for him. I do feel for Euro, but the time to step up is now, and I don't know when Maguire or De Ligt are coming back.
Stretford, when you label Heaven's performance as a stinker, what do you mean? This is corner.
Shit, bad, terrible, shouldn't have played, horrible, whatever synonym you want to pick, bro. Like, could have got sent off. Like, let's be honest, Callum Wilson bodied him. He tried to be aggressive that whole first half. It wasn't working. He was playing that central centre back role. That's just not his position, is it? He's the left-sided player, and yeah, he just didn't get
a 19-year-old versus a 33-year-old man who's been in the Premier League for how long? How long has Callum Wilson been?
No, this is what I said. He's a young player. By no means I'm putting all the blame on him, but we've got to call out the manager. But I said I'm going to talk about the players there. If we're going to talk about it, honestly, he needs to step up. When you're good enough, you're old enough. And Man United, Euro as well, he's got to step up. De Ligt's injured, Maguire's injured. We need you now. We're going to have to call up in these players. Yeah, that's it. And let me just take 1 minute to talk about the chat we were having earlier, about this bigger picture. We're still in the top 4 race, mini title charge. We're 8th. We're only like 2 points off Chelsea, blah, blah, blah. Shut up, man. I hate all this bigger picture.
Shut up.
Let's look at it game by game. We lost to a 10-man Everton team. We drew to West Ham at home, both games at home. And talking to me about top 4 and title charge. Put that in the bin. Get just 3 wins in a row. We should have 4 wins from 4 with the Palace and this game, and obviously Wolves. I don't even know if we'll beat Wolves at home. This is where we're at. So yeah, big up, man. Let's pattern up, and hopefully we can get that win on Monday.
Big cool. Do you know what? Yeah, I can't lie. He's not wrong. He's not wrong, bro. What do you disagree or agree with what he just said?
So, I mean, I think he's a little harsh on Heaven. I hear what he says about being, if you're old enough, if you're good enough, you're old enough. And at the same time, it's like, when was the last time? I was trying to remember when Heaven last started for us. This was like a really big call by Ruben Amorim because, Lenny Yoro, made a mistake in the last game. And when I spoke with Overhead Kick TV, we talked about this, and he said, if I was Ruben, the best thing to do is to let Lenny just dust himself off of that mistake and continue, because we're gonna need him we're gonna need him in AFCON when AFCON has started, and right now he decided to go the other left field, different decision, hipster decision. Nobody didn't even expect this. We see Lenny Yoro in the starting lineup, and now look at what happened. He had to sub off Lenny Yoro, and now he has 2 not extremely confident young center backs instead of just having had one that could have probably made amends and built on that. It's a bit of a tricky situation.
Sounds like, bro, that you're telling me that the manager's making some big mistakes. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, definitely. And the way he's managing, the way the subs, that were the premature defensive approach I can't defend that.
All right. Let's bring in the next caller then. Let's see what they have to think.
Young
Bill, young puppy, how you doing, bro?
Yo.
Big up, young puppy.
Yes, you know what? Let me do the timer. Go on, talk to us, bro. How did you feel about this game? Are we chatting shit? Am I chatting shit? Is bots chatting shit?
To be fair, I'll be honest with you. I must apologize too, but I fell asleep earlier, even though I was in the stream yard and all of that, So that kind of goes to show you.
Nah, why you giving him air horns? He deserves one of this, bro. You're a criminal.
No, because that's exactly what was happening in the first half, bro. Like I was
Hey,
also falling asleep. You know, like I was struggling in that chill along. Like
see,
the
like right now, like obviously with work and all, it's a busy period for me. Like Christmas is coming, you know, gotta get the packages delivered. It's tripled now, like compared to what it was before. So, you know,
yeah.
work tired to come home to watch shit like this.
What packages?
No.
No, don't worry about the packages, but the packages are getting
What
delivered.
packages?
I'm the delivery man, you know, Santa's favorite, Santa's favorite elf, you know, on the mission. On the mission.
No, before we get sidetracked, yeah, let's take it back to the game though, bro. Yeah, do you have a good, bad, and ugly? Let's ask you. Do you have a good, bad, and ugly?
No, I don't, to be fair. I'm pissed off that I could wake up and see a draw instead of a win, to be fair. I would rather have you know, so at least 2-0, something like that. Like, but I was looking at a few highlights. I saw a few little things that went at gangsters. I'ma just say we can't really dwell on them things. I want to say Wan-Bissaka was on a yellow. He done a crazy tackle on Dorgu. Should have been a red. Even if it should have been, we can't dwell on that. You know what I mean? We should have already won the game before that. Like, even though I didn't watch it, I can only speak on what should have probably like actually happened. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm actually pissed off. I'm actually pissed off right now though because he put me sleep. Pause.
Listen to this comment then. Listen to this comment. Yeah, big up big up guys. Amarin's out of his depth. Yeah, we needed a goal and he brought on 4 defenders. Yeah, Ugarte over Mainu. I am tired. Ineos Glazers out. This is what I was thinking about. If I'm being honest, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out, right.
Is there any one manager in the history of football that's able to play more than 4 defenders and win a game against noisy fans, I should say? Sir Alex Ferguson versus Arsenal when he had won like 8 defenders and we still won the game. He's the only manager I could see do that. I haven't seen that. We don't play that football. So what? Like, where's the risk? Where is the risk?
True.
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of trying to go on, but sorry.
It's very difficult because I feel like he's trying to he's set on like making the team understand his system in a way that like, you know, it's like, bro, just like let it, like I understand you gotta have a shape that you consistently practice with and keep, you know, but you gotta find different ways, tactics of just like still keep your principles, but find a way to tactically like find the weaknesses in the opposition and exploit that. Where was that today?
That's the thing. I don't think there's no correspondence between the players and the coach. If that's the case, this is a failed system, isn't it?
Ooh.
They drew, they didn't lose. So let's
We're failing though. We're not winning. We're failing.
I agree with you.
You know what I mean? And the thing is, I'm like, again, it's just one of them things where I'm just sick and tired of talking bad on everything and all of that. Like, there's only so much you could say differently. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just tired of it all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yes. Big up, you guys, man.
He ain't wrong, though.
No, he's right. He's totally right. We're not
tired. You know what? I crash out, but I am tired of crashing out, bro. Like, do you know the thing is, I'm looking at this manager, I'm thinking, why am I even crashing out? I don't believe in you, but it's just hard to believe that nobody else above, like the higher ups, are seeing what I'm seeing, or do you know? It is what it is, isn't it? Everybody's got different opinions. It will get proven right or proven wrong, right? And if I get proven wrong, so be it. If he wins the Premier League, well done. I'll be a happy man. Yeah, and I'll eat humble pie. But for now, bro, you're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. Yeah. And we've seen managers get sacked for less, and that's what's pissing me off. You know, managers that done more for us get sacked.
Anyway. You know, but hold on before you bring the next person really quickly, Joe. Guys. who was it? Somebody that left my stream earlier. Left on, must have been Riri. I can't remember. They said, where were we last season, and where are we this season after 14 matches? And if you want to know, I was like, yeah, let me look it up. So I just want to quickly just share this. Look, okay, let's start with where we are this season, right? After today's game.
Right now we're 7th.
Right now the table says we're 8th.
8th. Oh, I thought we were 7th. Okay, 8th. Okay.
Unless I haven't refreshed. Let me hit refresh. And yeah, it says we're 8th. There we go. So 14 matches played, we're 8th, 22 points, right? The team that's first has 33 points, right? But then look at the key. Another interesting thing: the team that's second has 28 points. Let's take a quick look at last season. After 14 matches last season, the team that was first had 35 points. The team that was second had 28 points again, just like this season. But where were we with 19 points? 13th. So we are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places league table wise higher than where we were last season this time.
And we have 19 blood clot points. What's your point, boss? I don't understand what your point is.
No, I'm just sharing the facts. I'm not trying to push any agenda, say anything about this. I'm just mathematically just showing us where we are. Just
and mathematically, we're only 3 points better.
Yeah, that is true.
Go on.
Listen, I'm just telling you where we are compared to last season based off of a conversation that from earlier. I'm not trying to push any agenda and say that we're better, we're worse, but like I'm just stating the facts. Where we were league table wise, where we were points wise.
Why did you bring it up? What are you trying to say? What was your actual point?
I'm just trying to say make up your mind with that information.
My mind is we're still shit then.
All right.
You know what you see, yeah? That he's only learned 3 points more. He's only learned to get 3 points better. And do you know what the funny thing is? Yeah, he didn't even get them points last season for him to be in 13th. Yeah, he had won nothing by that point. Nothing.
Well, Eric had started last season, right?
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. He owed the points that he had at that point to Eric. Yeah, the points. We have no idea how we would have started the season, yeah? At that point, I think he'd only drawn 1 match. That's all he'd done because his first match was a draw. And then he'd lost everything else.
Sure.
Up until that point, he'd done fuck all. So what are you telling me? Why the fuck did you bring that up? He's a waste of time.
Because I'm going to tell you where we were 14 matches ago. Last
just want to piss me off, bro. You just showed me that he's a bigger waste of space than I ever thought. Stop showing me bullshit, yeah? I swear to God, bots, yeah? Nah.
You don't like the truth.
He's more trash.
You don't like the league table.
I don't like him. He's wasted my team down to bullshit. Do you know who made a good point earlier? I don't even know who said it in the last. I don't even know who said it in KG stream, yeah, because I was so heated anyway, yeah. But someone said before me that no, I'd remember it was Wajid. Wajid said it so perfectly. He said, "How can you be rating this guy, yeah, when he's the person who made us this shit in the first place, and then he's only just recovering, yeah." He's only just recovering what he already made shit. So how can you say he's good? And I'm not even doing justice to how Wajid say it. I'm fucking up Wajid's words right now, yeah? He said it's so much better than me, yeah? But bro, do you understand the gist of what he said, of what I'm saying?
No, I hear you. I hear your frustration. I hear you. And some parts of that I agree with, And that's why I'm saying for me, like, but you get a different, like, angle as well to the situation when you analyze and look at where you were this time last year to where you are like this time this year, right? You just gotta look back and be like, look at how the season started, and look at how this season's that season started, and look at how this season is going. So make that what you will with that information. But I'm just sharing you because that's the truth. That's like what.
You know what? Yeah, no, you know what? Okay.
Yeah.
Before I bring someone in, and I'm really sorry, guys. Sorry that I've made you guys wait so long. Yeah, but he brought this up, so he's pissed me off. Yeah, let me ask you a question, then, Bots. Yeah, what do you make of it? You showed me that shit. What do you make of it?
It shows me that okay, so we are 3 points. There's a 3 points difference to last season. So that 3 points could literally be Bruno scoring that penalty, and then that changes everything, you know. So we're precisely more or less in the same place where we started last season. So far, it's like we're in the same sort of like, you know.
What do you make of his contribution, though? Here's what I'm saying to you, Bots. Yeah, last season his contribution up until that point would not have got us that. Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying that what I'm trying to say to you is, Bots, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's no better than Ten Hag then, because and the fact of the matter is, yeah,
At this rate, it's looking like that. It's actually looking like Ten Hag might even be marginally better than Ruben Amorim. At this rate, it's looking like that, which is why it's becoming harder.
Bring in the next callers, bro. We got people waiting. Like,
let's go. Let's
Yo, what's good? Hold on, he spoke already, didn't he?
Yes.
Get out. Ronald.
All I made of that was Bots just wasted 6 minutes of everyone's life.
Thank you.
Because, Bots, if you really want to look at the data and support facts, I don't know if you're for the motion, against the motion. It's all loose motion right now, the way you talk. But the fact is, you have to look at
indifferent with me presenting those stats to you.
The only thing indifferent is the beanie. That's it. However, going back to Amorim, sorry. So if you want to look at it, look at the first 14 games, right, of this season in comparison to first 14 games of what he managed last season. And trust me, the only thing you would find better is that he had more draws this season. So we were shit last season. This season we are shit with pants on. That's the only difference, brother. That is it. There's nothing. It still stinks. It's still bad. And this is what the thing is. Bruno, right? As criminal as he was today, you're bound to have days like that with a player. A player, when he was consistent, was still blamed for everything under the sun. And when he has a bad game, obviously he gets the blame. Today, he had a horrible game. So many opportunities where he could have made a different decision and could have had a goal. But him being him, very spontaneous, thinking whatever the first thing comes to an head and doing it, wasn't really helping. The Dalot goal, it wasn't really a cross or a pass. It was more like, hallelujah, let me shoot the ball. Let's see what happens. Even Dalot was shocked that the ball stuck. You could see it on his face. So nothing of that goal was actually planned. It wasn't planned. There was zero part of it that was planned. Right? Now,
I agree, because I said this to Bots before the stream started that Casemiro didn't mean. Was that a shot or was that a pass?
Nah. It was just a shot. It was a shot.
He was shooting at goal. He wasn't passing. Yeah.
We just got lucky because we could have lost 1-0. Because apart from that, there was no instance where I could say, you know what, we were very close. Apart from, you know what, actually there was one. I'm sorry, the Bissaka save on the goal line. Again, Bissaka taking Dalot back to his home in his pocket, and he's not even leaving him.
And then Boomer, like that was not a bad chance. Like
that was not even a chance. He was trying to cross the ball. It just so happened it actually was trying to go in. He didn't mean to actually shoot at the goal. He was trying to do a cross.
But if the goalkeeper reflexes weren't that good,
they were good, so there's no point of discussing that, right? So the point is that Amorim needs to go. Amorim needs to go. The only manager and the last manager I respected from the day one without him doing anything for us was Jose Mourinho. After that, the standard has been you have to do something to demand respect or get respect at this club. And that is exactly how it should be. Even Erik ten Hag, people started respecting him after he won trophies. And then it was like 2 or 3 games out, and they also wanted him to go on. So his respect lasted only through 2 or 3 games, nothing more than that. Only how long a hangover lasted is how much his respect lasted. But Amorim, I don't know. The people who say there's something, I don't know what they're seeing, bro. I need to be squinted eye, or I need to live another life to actually see. In a parallel universe, it might be making sense. But in this world, it's not making sense. Amorim is not making sense. The only thing that is making sense, and the only thing he has been spot on correct from the day one, is suffering. From the day he signed the contract, the only thing we've got is suffering, consistent suffering. Players are talking about suffering on their social media. Amad Diallo is telling you, you have to suffer to become good. Brother, my real life tells me that I'm moving away from my real life to watch football. I don't want to hear your suffering as well. Score goals.
He's not wrong. The only thing he got right is the suffering. He said we will suffer, and we are suffering. But do you know what the funny thing is here, boss? Do you believe in the light at the end of the tunnel? Because I mean, something must be keeping you like believing in this training. Something must. What is driving you?
No, I mean,
something seeing that is good.
He once he's the type of manager. I feel like the way his system is set up is if you get him the right profile of wingbacks and central midfielders, we could probably like see what exactly he's cooking. But the problem is, it's a results-based business, and he might not make it to be able to get those central midfielders and wingbacks. He may get one of the things that he needs, but not all of them. So, and knowing how our club operates in January as well, so it's just a matter of time. We'll see. But then the other thing is, like, sometimes the way this thing goes is like, you can get wins from matches that you don't think you're gonna win, and then the ones that you think you're gonna win, you don't get wins. It's very difficult to assess, like, where is the project headed, So until you get him what he really needs, he won't really succeed.
Bots, hold on. So I asked you this question. You'd remember the day I told you, like a week ago, I said I'm back, and I told you, and I asked you a question. Does Slot need more players, or does Liverpool need to actually sack Slot? And your answer was they need to sack Slot. Yeah. So why is it so different for Amorim? Why do we need to provide Amorim players?
Why should I apply the same standard to two different people?
Huh? It's two similar situations, right?
Do you not understand English?
Do I not understand English?
Yeah.
So you're saying one club.
No. He's right though. Why can't you apply the same standard to two different people? They're in the same league. They're playing for the same trophy. Why can't you apply the same standard to two people?
Because I don't wanna.
Hold on.
You're sorry.
I understand English. I understand English very well.
Yeah. My answer is I don't want to.
There you go. That's your fucking answer. Thank you, Ronald.
That's your personal bias.
Thank you.
That's your opinion. What?
All right. Let's bring in Charles. Yeah, Charles. Let's see what Charles has
to say.
Yeah,
let's hear what Charles got to say.
Charles, how you doing, bro?
Good, bro. But fam, your press resistance, you are losing today, bro. You're just losing possession. Right. And it's crazy, bro. You see when they got you with the doctor, fam, and then now with Amorim, like, you see, this is the thing about you, man, that be supporting Amorim, yeah. At the end of the day, all of you are just supporting him because you want to. That's it. There's nothing that he's doing well, nothing that he's doing right. It's the truth. No, don't say no. Don't say no, because you were out here saying that somebody that has won the league, that's what you call credit. Won the league in his first season, no signings. That is credit right there. with a team that everybody said was aged. That's his credits right there.
100%.
Yeah. Imagine Amorim won the league for us, and we were in like 12th this season. Man, them are saying, "Don't worry, we'll be fine." Man, them are riding with it. We will end 15th, and they will write letters. You already know that's what. And you're saying they should sack that brother because when it is somebody else, you can look at it objectively and say this is bad. When it is Man United, you get in your feelings. I don't know why. Don't you want the best for your club?
I want the best for my club. That's why I'm using
But
the right
you-
criteria for my club.
what is, brother? Right now, the criteria to be your club's coach is have hair and a Monclisi. Like that's it. That's it, bro. That's it. There's nothing that he's doing right. We need to be honest here. There's nothing he's doing right. Like even today I realized, okay, this brother, he's a defensive-minded coach. You see, when you're 1-0 up at home and you're bringing on defensive players, brother, it's because you're a defensive-minded coach.
Yeah.
But the problem is, he's not a good coach. So why even pour it defensively? Added to it, he can't coach offensive patterns of play. So we are just collapsed all over the pitch. All over the pitch. If you look at it today, you could probably say 7 out of 11 players were out of position on the pitch. You could probably make the argument. Is that sustainable? No. You know, people are over here crying about Mainu. Mainu ain't gonna do nothing. That's the biggest, like you can cry for him, but he's not gonna do nothing. If anything, it's good that he's on the sidelines right now. He can't get roasted. He can't get the heat. He can just be the young player that is not getting game time. Put him in that first and let him be playing week in, week out, and we are losing. Mainu ain't that good. We were all hyped about Mainu. I think Mainu we should sell Mainu for 15 million now while we can get money. Leave him.
So
Let him be.
You think he'll
Leave him.
appreciate more if he plays?
I think the fact that he's not playing makes us appreciate him more. If he was playing, brother, nobody looks good. Nobody. They will be cussing him out right now like he is the problem. We need to just leave him. Leave him be. Leave the youth them. Leave Amorim.
I've said Amorim needs to go on loan. Mainly needs to go on loan, bro, until Amorim's 10 years over. Simple. And then bring
there's no such thing. There's no such thing as a player leaving. Like, see, if Amorim is staying, Mainu has no future here. That's just factual. So all the news that we've been hearing about these man backing Amorim, just remove Mainu from your minds. Like, let's just move on.
Just put him
there
on
will
loan.
be another player. To do what now? To do what?
Give him game time. He needs game time, bro.
To do what? Amorim won't play him. Amorim won't play him. Okay, game time. To do what? To do what?
Give him alone. Give him alone so he can make the England team. So he can do things in his own career.
That is not Manchester United's business. Like if he can go and he can bring a deal that is good for the club, I'm sure they would take it. Right now, the deal he will have to bring is about 2 other midfielders to take his place. So brother should sit down, enjoy the bench, and smile.
And watch the club burn from the sidelines. That's what he's saying.
You know what though, bro? Yeah. Here's the thing. See what he said, that you take 2 midfielders to replace him. But he shouldn't though. Amorim don't rate him. You know, he wants a Gallagher or something like that. Bullshit. Watch our team is slowly deteriorating in front of our face, you know, what we call acceptable as top players, what we're calling top players. We're building a mid-table squad, fam. Yeah, it's like we don't realize. Gallagher used to play for fucking Crystal Palace, and then he went back to Chelsea, and then Chelsea said he wasn't top tier, and then he went out to Spain. You know, he did all right in Spain for a little bit, but then guess what? They're also trying to get rid of him. Bro, what are we doing? Why are we're buying all these players that are either sloppy seconds, finished, or like on their way out? You get me? Do you understand? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Like, the only good 2 players in their prime that we've got recently is obviously Mbeumo and Cunha. Yeah, and and what's his name, Sesko. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of the players. Yeah,
I think the
Casemiro.
Gallagher thing, Joe,
Yeah.
is probably just like is just made up by the press or by somebody. I'm, I don't believe it, even though I heard, we talked about this, as as a transfer rumor just like a few days ago. But anyway, but that's just like a side opinion on the Conor Gallagher thing. But I hear you, and I agree with what we, as I guess as I said earlier on, that's part of my ugly. The way Ruben Amorim is treating youth development is not cool.
It's shit. To say it's shit. Yeah. But anyway, let's bring in Connor because he's been begging to come in still. Connor, well gone, bro.
Big man.
Big
What
up.
have you been watching consistently under this manager?
Get closer to your mic. I can't hear
Close
you.
to my mic. It's just the mic's not micing right now.
Oh, it's good.
Oh,
now.
you sound better now.
All right. What have we been watching under this manager consistently? What has it been showing us consistently?
It's been crazy.
No. But you're defending it, please.
I'm not defending it. Have you been listening according to today's show?
Not just today, but I don't judge you off just today. I judge you off your entire weeks, months of defending this man.
Okay. So what
Criminal.
performance do you want to talk about?
What performance? All of them.
Okay.
Name a performance we've watched under this manager where from minute 1 to minute 90, we have looked like the team that has dominated the game.
No, that
had the
hasn't
most-
happened yet.
All right, okay. So it's not happened. So you're telling me there's not been a single game that this manager's dominated?
All game from minute 1 to 90.
Yeah. No, because he's shit.
That's your opinion.
No. You're trying to bait and switch us with these mathematics of this season versus last season. There was only 3 points in the gap there, boss. You tried to say, "Oh, look, there's 5 points difference." It was 3 points.
That's what pissed me off. That's what I
know,
was like. Show
No.
me that.
I said 5
That's how shit he
places.
is.
No. Yeah. Sorry, I misspoke. Yeah. Because like them 5 places, they really make a difference when we're going to lose the next 3 matches anyway.
But it's about how much points we have, though. It's really a joke thing.
Do you know who we play next? We play Wolves. Do you know what Wolves haven't done since the start of this season?
Have they won a game?
No, they haven't. They haven't won a game since the start of this season, boss. Do you know what they're going to do against us? Because this manager is so defensive-minded, so inept of actually being effective and going forward with an attacking.
Don't say they're going to draw.
No, they're going to lose. They're going to bottle it somehow. They're going to give away a stupid chance. They're going to bottle it, and then the Wolves are going to have their first win of the season against us. And then it's going to be looking like the manager, how do you let this happen? Because he's probably going to bring on Ugarte. No, he'll probably start Ugarte or bring him on at some point in the match.
If that happens, he should get fired at 90 minutes.
No, he should have been fired after Grimsby. He should have been fired after losing to a League 2 side. Hey, but can I do a bit of show and tell? I want to I want to share what's been keeping me sane for the past few weeks and that.
Go ahead.
We're going to go to my Football Manager save. Let me know if you can see it.
Yeah.
All right, so here we can see Manchester United. So we can see here, this is the team I'm playing with. Rashford on the left, Elise on the right, Mainu, Cunha.
Hold on, let me add it to the screen. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Let me know when you can see it.
Yeah, we can
Right,
see
so
it.
here you can see my team in that.
Can you zoom in a little?
Nah, this is kind of all you see. This is basically the team. But do you know what's keeping me sane playing this game? Because I can go to my fixtures. Look at this. I've managed to beat Real Madrid. I managed to beat Everton. I managed to beat Brighton, Arsenal, Chelsea, Brentford, Stuttgart. I lost to Liverpool, but we don't talk about that. And do you know what happened to Ruben Amorim on this save? Do you know what happened to him? He got fired. And then he went to Wolves. He got Wolves relegated, and then he got fired. He's a shit manager. And do you know what's been fun? Watching the downfall of his career. The downfall of that man's career on the game has been bringing me joy. Do you know what I did to Dallo? I sold him. Do you know what I did to Luke Shaw? I sold him. Do you know Maguire, Xerxes, Maguire, all of them sold.
You did the clear out, bro.
Nah, this game is so therapeutic because you get to play a fullback. You get to play attacking football. Do you know what I did in a game? I beat a team 7-1. I thought I was dreaming. United scored 7 goals in a game.
Yo, Connor, you're living the fantasy world, though. Bro.
Damn.
Can we do that in real life? Can we do that in real life?
No, not with this manager. Bring me in as manager at Manchester United, and I will have these boys winning. I will have us winning 5 games in a row. That poor bastard, who I hate with a passion, will get his haircut.
What? Why do you hate him?
Because, mate, he just keeps going on and on and on about it now. At this point, it's just dead. Just get a trim, mate. You're just going on for too long. Go get a trim.
Stop hating. Let the kid be.
Why is it? Listen, what's here? You seem to have angered a lot of people this evening. Do you know what?
I will not apologize.
No, you shouldn't, because you know what? Everybody's got their opinion, yeah, and everybody's entitled to one. And you know what, bots? Look, people kill me for my opinion sometimes, but it is my opinion. I will never apologize for it. My opinion is my opinion. If you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it. But you know what? I don't want you to be ridiculed for your opinion, yeah? But I do actually want you to tell me what it is that you see, bro. What is it that you're believing in? I keep asking you this, but I feel like you keep dodging the question.
Let's start from, why don't you want me to be ridiculed for my opinion?
Well, why should anybody be ridiculed for their opinion?
Why should anybody care about anybody ridiculing anyone for their opinion?
Why are you just answer my fucking question? Don't try to distract.
No, I'm just telling you.
Answer.
No.
What is wrong with you, bro? Why are you asking me fucking questions? Answer my fucking question. What's wrong with you?
Okay. Stay with me.
No. Fucking question.
Today's show is about the game versus West Ham, Joe, and I hear it. I mean, I like to, like, if anybody want to get in there, you know, it's okay. It's like it's a verbal match for whatever, you know, but it's therapeutic. That's why what we're here for is like us to exchange our opinions and talk about what we saw in the game. But I want to make sure that today's stream is really focused on the game versus West Ham as well. We can have a separate conversation about, like, is this the long-term manager? What? But today's the good, the bad, the ugly versus West Ham. You know,
This guy's a dickhead, you know. I swear to God, this guy's a dickhead. You know, how many times is he going to dodge that fucking question? I asked him one fucking question. You could have answered that question ages ago and we could have moved on about, hey, but you give me a whole speech when you could have just answered my fucking question. Yeah? What's wrong with you? You know what, yeah? I don't even want you to answer my question no more. Yeah? Just shut up. Just shut up, bro. Do you know what?
Shut up.
Don't say
bring in
nothing.
the next caller.
Yeah, wrap up. How are you doing, bro?
King of Sufferation. That's what Amram means right now, bro. What's what Amram means? What it was? I told you the last one. The football is an eyesore. I've learned nothing new today. That's strike 2 for me, because that's another sackable offence. In fact, it's strike 3, so I'm giving him a bonus for Wolves, because he should be gone already. Because Grimsby, Everton, and today. But I'm giving this strike 3, but you get a bonus one, you get a bonus strike for Wolves. If he doesn't get 3 points against Wolves, I've accepted the football's gonna be shit. I told you, but I told everybody, just get me my fucking 3 points. He failed. This guy is an ultimate coward. He's anti-Man United. I've clocked it now. I told you, he's anti-Man United. What Man United coach? What Man United coach doesn't want to win? Why are you locking up after 1-0? The guy's a pussy. I'm saying the same shit over and over. The guy's a coward. Round here, we don't respect cowards. That's what we say in my ends. You get nowhere
So speak
being
on
a coward.
which actions are
You
cowardly.
get nowhere being a coward. You think you can win trophies with a coward?
The substitutions were cowardly.
Get out of here, man. It's getting boring now. It's getting so boring. I'm not even angry anymore. It's just boring. This guy's a clown.
Bots, don't you think that the substitutions were a bit
And
cowardly?
also, bots. Yeah, bots. I got to clear up one thing. Like, we pissing off everyone. That whole this season, last season thing is bullshit. I'm just gonna clear it up quickly. Last season we were 13th. We all said with Ten Hag, we're only 3 points away from top 4. So what you did was not a flex. At the moment, the table's tight from 15th to 3rd. So it's not a flex. All it proves.
Flex. I don't know.
Let me land. All it proves is that Amrin hasn't improved. And he's shit. He's inept. He ain't of the level. That's all he's done.
Totally agree with you.
That is all you exposed. With 1 game a week. Ten Hag had Europa League to deal with. I can't even stand that guy. This guy's got 1 game a week. And this is what he produces. The players are not getting away with it either as well. Because they're mentally fragile, but that's like their manager crying that gala river press conference. It's a joke, man. Oh, sometimes I believe it's going to be like last season. Fuck off. Do your fucking job. Sort them out. Seriously.
Yeah.
I said it last time when you cut me off. We're going nowhere under this coach or Ineos. I don't trust them. Nice, 14th position. They fuck off, the lot of them, man. We're going nowhere until the Glazers and this Ineos go. Until we get new owners. Until at the top they want to win, we're going nowhere. I've seen it now. There's no point in getting proper angry. There's no point. And Boomer was shit today. Cunha wasn't good today. I gotta be real. Xerxes held it up and he subbed him off. The best out of the front 3, surprisingly, subbed him off. Because he's a coward. Cowards don't win trophies. Cowards don't win leagues. So doesn't matter what coach, we're going nowhere. I'm not getting excited about the side.
Damn. It doesn't matter what coach, we're going nowhere.
I don't like the sound of that though. I don't like the sound of that. Do you know what? Yeah, the whole Ineos thing. I mean, the infrastructure. I am worried about it. Yeah, they haven't proved that they're good. Like, they're great football managers because what have they proved, bro? What's Nice done? What's Nice done?
I don't know what Nice has done. I don't think they've done anything significant. But some moments of truth there in what Rep Up said, you know.
Absolutely. Joe, let me bring in Fajita. Fajita's been waiting for a while as well.
Let's talk with it.
Fajita,
Oh my
how
God.
you doing?
Fajita, why are you awake right now, bro? What time is it?
Because I have to talk to you, bro. That's why.
Okay.
I have to talk to you, bro. Because
Everybody,
now that we've...
What time is it? What time is it, though? What time is
It's
it,
like
actually?
3 a.m. now.
Hey!
What? Why didn't you tell me what time it was, bro? I would have got you in.
I did. I said that. But it's cool. It's cool. It's okay, bro. I've been practicing my pro skills on my, PlayStation. Been practicing. So it's cool.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Yeah, bro. Nah, but...
Go ahead. Bro. Yeah, please. Go ahead.
I've been thinking about how I want to word this, bro.
Go ahead.
Because this whole thing of Ruben and I said protect, but I don't know if that's the right word to use. I feel like we are kept hostage by the cycle, inverted commas, of managers that we've had in the past. And rightly or wrongly, those people were fired. And I feel like because we are sick and tired of that, we're making it seem like this guy can't be fired. And at the end of the day, this guy's job should depend on his performance. And we can say, yeah, but what about the players? But the same way we all jump to keep Ineos accountable because they're at the top. He's at the top of this team. The players are beneath him. He's the coach at the end of the day. So even if individuals are doing nonsense, he gets the brunt of it because he's the manager. If this was an office environment, even if I am the one who's lacking in my behavior, they're not gonna care about me and on an individual basis. They're gonna ask my manager, Chief, what's going on with this guy? Why is your team performing poorly?
Yeah.
And for any organization, it's always going to be easier to cut off the head of that team and see if different leadership moves the team forward. So this idea of to kill this cycle again, I have to use the scholar language so that we all understand what I'm talking about. To kill the cycle, we have to stick with Ruben. And I don't think that's fair on us. Because it's almost like we're giving a toddler the license to do whatever they want with the car they are not equipped to drive. That's what it feels like with Ruben. I just feel like Ruben has a license to drive a motorbike, but we're giving him a Lamborghini. He's not driving the vehicle he's equipped and licensed to drive.
And not only that, but he doesn't want to learn how to drive either. He's happy to just try and drive bike in a car.
and I don't think that thing is a negative thing, because if you are a normal person, I don't think you wake up thinking I want United to lose because I hate Ruben. I don't think that's a normal thing. It's just that there's no evidence to say that I must be happy with what I'm seeing. There isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all tried. People have asked you questions. It's very hard to defend Ruben. It's hard. And there's a reason why it's hard. It's because he's not doing anything that is defensible. And even when he speaks, I think he puts his foot in his mouth to a degree. Because he says, I want to win. But then when you look at his record, you're like, no, you don't. Because you abandoned the league for a cup you didn't even win.
Yeah.
So are you trying to win? Bruno is Kobbie Mainoo is competing with Bruno. No, he isn't.
I think
he isn't.
Joe put it perfectly earlier on, saying that he actually wants to win, but that's the managerial performance he put out.
I think he wants to win in his head, but in reality, he's not doing things. You know, when you want to lose weight, and this is something that I'm going through personally because I'm going on a health journey. I'm doing the whole Oxford thing, inspired by KG and them. You have to take steps, bro. Like you have to go to a nutritionist and be evaluated to say, what's going on in your body? What food are you eating that's affecting you negatively? How much active time are you getting? How much rest are you getting? Because if you're doing too much exercising but not enough recovery, if you're eating too much, you're never going to outrun or out gym a bad, diet. So there's things that Ruben, I just feel like he's not doing, bro. You're putting a square peg in a round hole. You're putting Bruno. It's almost as if Bruno's number 10 settings were deleted today. He forgot how to play number 10. That's how long he's been playing that number 8. Those settings have been removed from him because they've told him, Chief, you're not playing number 10. All of a sudden today, hey, you know what? I remember you actually did play number 10. We need you there. So I just feel like Ruben is not helping himself, and it's okay to say it. We should fire him, and we should get somebody who's flexible enough to say, if plan A doesn't work, we'll go to plan B up until Z. And if he fails at plan Z, we move on to the next person. There's nothing wrong with that. We move on until we find the right fit. End of story.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's what people was telling me when I was back in Ten Hag. We just move on until we find the right fit. He ain't the right fit. He's good at this, but he ain't good at that. Now, I don't proclaim anybody will be good at anything. I mean, at everything. Sorry. Yeah. But at the end of the day, yeah. If I'm seeing worse than the previous, bro, why are we suffering through this for the promise of better? The last guy also promised us better too, but we said this weren't good enough. Why is worse better, please? Why is worse better? That's all I'm asking everybody that's still backing this guy. Why is worse than Ten Hag better?
Well, shout out to you and all the Higher and Fire FC Mendham. Then that's
Bro, you can't keep saying that, bro. How long are we gonna suffer through the suffering though? How long are you willing to suffer? Then?
Until Ineos decides they're pulling the plug. It's not on me, Joe, to decide when Ruben Amorim.
But how long are you willing to suffer though, bro? I know it's not on you, it's not on me, it's not on any of the fan base.
Well,
but
I gave you an answer earlier. He loses versus Wolves, fire him. At 90 minutes. Fire him.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. That's true. You did say that.
Yeah.
All right. We got 2 more callers, guys. And we're gonna wrap up the show. Yeah, we've got Doctor and We Deserve Better, and then we're gonna wrap up the show. Let's get into the call. Hey, if you're still rocking with us, I beg you, please hit the like. Please subscribe, especially if you're on my channel. Yeah, I need the subscribers bad.
Joe is close to monetization, guys. If you could just do the
close.
thing and support him with a little subscription and a little like, notification bell, please, that goes a long way,
Do you mind bringing me after We Deserve Better?
Of course, no problem. No problem, sis.
Thank you.
All right, speak to you soon. All right, We Deserve Better. Your time, bro. Your time to shine. How you doing?
I'm good. I just got one question for Bots. How are you protecting Amron better than you protect the Doctor?
Oh!
He said what?
How?
You want to know why We Deserve Better? Do you want me to respond to that?
Beautiful question. Go on then, say it then. What's the answer?
End the stream, Dave.
What's Sunday League doing protecting Premier League? You know what I'm saying? Do you remember what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What is it, guys? What?
What? No idea what the fuck he's talking about, bro.
Doctor knows.
It's because some few months ago I mentioned something about Sunday League, and people were, you are petty. Why are you petty? No, fuck the football. What the hell is that? At 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what? Guys, this is not why I came in here to talk.